Hi, hey, and all those other greetings, Spade Adventurers. Welcome back to another video on Spade Gals Productions Gaming and Unboxing channel with me, Jake Spins, who's also from Spade Gals Original with Girls Like Flint's Quincore Vlogs, Florali. And speaking of vlogs, even though I did that a little out of order, I want to let you guys know, I know this is going to be further in the future, but I guess it'll be a nice time to look back at it. We ended up uploading the Why I Hate the Bus Part 2, so if you missed that, make sure to check that out. And if you missed Part 1, you gotta see Part 1 before Part 2. It's just how it goes. Except my channel seems to do better with Part 2. I have literally no idea why that's a trend on my channel, but it seems to be. And then we also did a nice Oreo taste test. We'll have more videos, hopefully. Hopefully I'll continue the content on SGO because I really need to, but it's in the back of my head. Don't worry. Anyway, though, we have a lot to talk about in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Now, before you all say anything, I know I'm a few days late starting this, and the event is like halfway into the second half. But there's another garden event. But before we get into that, we've got a lot of Nintendo stuff to talk about. But we actually have a new campsite. That's right, we haven't had a new campsite for quite a while. So I decided I'm gonna make a new campsite. I also decided on my own time, I'll worry about the tents. So I made the rustic, I made the elegant, like just a whole bunch of them so that I would unlock those other ones. And then I'm probably going to make a new tent at some point. So here's the aerial view, because this is just going to be the easiest thing for right now. So my idea and concept for this was that I wanted to use things that I didn't use yet or normally didn't use. So I started with the aquariums, and then I decided, why don't I make this like an aquarium / museum type thing? And I wanted to put an ocean rug, and I found a pretty nice looking one, and I found out that it was for the RV, for the floor. So unfortunately, I couldn't have a rug there that would actually look nice for what I wanted. Anyway, though, we have the aquarium stuff to the left with all the fish that have ever been in the tournaments. We've got the birch tree, all that kind of stuff. We've got the city tripper in there. I found a way to work it in. Actually, the way this started was the turtle and the vintage camera. And I was like, I'll have it be like a photo shoot. And then it kind of worked into like an ocean aquarium type theme. And then I put museum stuff in there. We've got a painting in the background. We're using Brewster for the first time. I decided to put some like artsy stuff. I put like a board game, some drawing, some paint stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy this this new campsite. We'll probably have it for a little bit, and I'll give you a small look around. But remember, I gotta keep on moving, just so that. Oh wow, that. Okay, Pee-wee, sitting on a turtle, wearing a sombrero. What a fancy man. Very fancy gorilla. Very, very fancy. So we have sunflowers, and it's Captain. And now that I think about it, Cap'n does, like, I would equate sunflowers with Cap'n, just because of his family, Cap'n's family. They would definitely agree with that. I feel, and the way I've set this up, because I need all of these ladybugs. I'm almost done with the yellow ones, thankfully, which is a bit worrying. That I'm not done with them yet, but I'm very, very close with it. So I decided to put like one less. I'll worry about those ladybugs later, because I have most of the things ready, and I have so many, like there's so many things I want to talk about because I'm just so excited. Okay, so we got a big update for Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, and I don't know if they put this in yet, but in the future, if they didn't put it in yet, we are getting new fish and new seashells, and then like one new bug, which is actually really, really nice, because I have all of that catalog all done. I mean, the seashells, it's like, okay, That's great. I would still like to see a new area at some point, but they did give us Gulliver's Boat. But the one thing I'm mostly excited for is that the text speed, it's usually ridiculous because you just have to keep mashing it. And they changed that to where you can hold it down with your thumb, and once you've held it down with your thumb... Okay, I almost put the wrong thing down because I was talking about update stuff. It skips through all of the text. And then if there's a selection thing, it stops and says, hey, there's a selection thing, you have to hit OK, you have to pick an item, and then you pick the item, and you can do the exact same thing. You can do this with the conversation. Like, anything where you're talking about to the animals. And before... Okay, so I was going to mention one thing, but I decided... Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that it was so close to that point. Okay, well, before we get into what I want to talk about for this area, because, oh boy, there was something really cool that happened. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, as you can see, I'm going to talk about that in a second, but I want to introduce myself to Carmen, and the only reason I want to do that is just so that afterwards now I can just say hey to her. Say hi, hey, bunny girl, what's up, bunny girl, come in, and just get all the hearts. She's very much not amused by that song. I'm sorry, Carmen. You're an adorable little bunny. It's like adorable in like a country style kind of way. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Because there's like it's not like adorable in the general sense of like, oh my gosh, the big-eyed adorable anime girl. It's more like the like cute. I guess there's adorable and then there's cute. Like she's okay, those eyes were like cute but creepy at the same time. But she's like cute in a cool way. I guess would be the right way to say it. Like she'd be kind of like one of those Sam Manson types from like Sam Manson from Danny Phantom. I don't know if you guys watch Danny Phantom or not. Do you watch Danny Phantom? That's a real question. Anyway, though, before I get into a random Danny Phantom topic, I did want to mention, so you saw before, we got Perfect Fruit. Now, not only did we get Perfect Fruit, the revelation is you can get more than one Perfect Fruit per tree. And that's very significant because there's 3 fruit that can spawn, and that makes me very happy knowing that. So we're going to pick up this Perfect Fruit, this Perfect Peach. And I heard about some glitch. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's patched. But if you leave the fruit on the ground, then if a Perfect Fruit spawns, the one on the ground can also be a Perfect Fruit. I've heard that being a glitch. I don't know if that's real or not. But either way, I'm very, very happy about getting this Perfect Cherry. And the reason for that is because that means we have one of every single... Oh my gosh, I'm burping so much. Okay, it looks like either they patched it or they lied. They lied to me. Anyway, though. It looks to me... Well, okay, what I was saying is that we now have literally every single Perfect Fruit that we could ever have, and I love that. It's so good. So good. I just love that. Okay, and then what I kept wanting to say, what I kept wanting to talk about, I wanted to talk about, I found out that today Nintendo announced that Mario Kart 8 will be getting more updates. It will be getting updates in the future. I don't know what those will be because it just said it will be getting further updates, but that makes me so happy because it is my second most played game. It used to be my first most played game on the Switch. In combined time, if you combine Wii U and Switch, oh yeah, totally. It is my most played game throughout those two consoles. Definitely. I finished both versions of the game, and I was like, I can't go back to it. And I don't have the Labo stuff, so it's like, yeah, the Labo motorcycle, that's great. It's cool for the people who have it, but that doesn't affect me. I don't care about this because A, I don't have Labo, and B, I feel like Labo the motorbike I wouldn't want to use for Mario Kart, because Mario Kart I'm a little more competitive, and I feel like the moto would more be for fun. Just, you know, have a bunch of friends over and you're just goofing around and you can use the whole Labo thing. And you don't need the cardboard to use it, which is, it's kind of cool that you don't need that cardboard to use it. So I don't know. I think somebody has done that before. I think I saw a video title where it was like, oh, hey, look at this Labo challenge on Mario Kart with no cardboard. You know, just trying to be fancy and stuff. That makes sense. It's something I would definitely not do. But what I'm speculating, okay, so I have my realistic guesses of what this is going to be, and my hopeful guesses. So my realistic guesses are that we already got character DLC, we already got track DLC, but the one thing that they could add to, and I think that they'd look at this and be like, okay, if we can add to anything, if they are adding any new content, because it could sincerely just be like balancing updates. You know, we actually have no idea what the heck they're gonna do, and I have not ever seen that. I've never seen Lobo. Okay, what I was saying though is I think they're going to go and they're gonna add battle tracks. So we only have like 8, and I think we have enough modes. 5 modes, that's fine, good enough. But the eight battle courses, they're great, but after a certain amount of time, it gets kind of stale because there's only so much, especially since it's online. I didn't really used to play battle mode, so it being online, I would play it more, and I love battle mode. It's great, and the courses on there are great. Lunar Colony and Mario Stadium people just avoid, though. So really, realistically, there's about 6 courses, maybe closer to 5 or 4 that you're gonna see a lot online. So eventually, it gets kind of stale. So I'm thinking that maybe if they do add anything, they'll add more courses. I mean, for battle mode. Granted, they could add items, and I didn't think about that before. Either that, or they're gonna take a few of the tracks and they're gonna tweak them, adding like mushroom shortcuts, or which honestly, that's definitely in my hope category, because so many of them, there's not interesting shortcuts, and the mushroom cuts are generally either like really small or not satisfying, or it's not technically a cut, but if you have a mushroom, you can make it a cut. Like, you make it your own version of a shortcut that wasn't necessarily intended, but it's there and you can do it. So, I don't know, because that would make mushrooms a lot more useful. Now, what I'd be hopeful for is I'd be very hopeful to seeing new tracks or new characters, new carts. Oh my god, if they added more bikes. Oh my gosh, if they added more bikes that were outside drift, you don't know how happy that would make me, because there's not that many bikes, and there's not that many that have outward drift, which kind of stinks for me, because I don't like using inward drift. I just really... I personally, like, it works for people, but personally, I just think it sucks. And then, let's see, what else for Mario Kart, though? Okay, yeah, more characters. We still don't have Diddy or Birdo. Why is that? Yes, I'm finally getting this. I am finally getting this. I have 6 perfect apples. What do you... Actually, now that I'm looking at this, are there any that are more costly than others? Those ones are legitimate gold. This one's just sparkly. One looks like a sparkly Chow from Sonic Adventure, and then the other is literally like a solid gold fruit, but okay. I just have so many apples, so what are you going to give me? Oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting some, like, grand finale thing, but that's still a lot of money. That's actually more money than you get from selling those. Okay, so piece of advice then. If you're like, well, these perfect fruit, what do I do with them? They don't go bad. I'd say at least keep one of them, but give them to your villagers, because if you give them to your villagers, instead of getting 600 for them, it looks like, because I think that's the selling number. Instead of getting 600 for those, you will then get 1,500, which I don't know about you, but that is so much better. Honestly, that's a lot better. And then, okay, so the other news that came out today is that there was actually, because English and Japan, they have two different trailers for Pokemon a lot of times. So we technically got 3 Pokemon trailers today, which is even more insane. And by the way, it is July 12th, 2018 that I'm recording this. Just to date the video, just so that you guys know. I know you're not supposed to, but I really like that. I'm going to choose Hurdle because that's, you know, the other ones were lovely. Oh yeah, Jay would have really hated if I said a lovely thing. So I'm really lucky they were both in lovely set, and the other one was like, a hurdle. A hurdle, a lovely lamp, or a lovely bed. Okay. I didn't really read that closely, so I probably got that wrong as well, and I apologize for that. Okay, so the Pokemon stuff, what we found out is we now know what the whole entire map looks like for Let's Go, which, I mean, I'm not paying attention to that as much, because I never played the first generations. I started in black and white. So it's going to be cool to see that, but I'm not going to be one of those people who are going to say, oh my gosh, this is so cool. You've got Lavender Town, you've got all this other stuff that right here, just like the original games. I'm not going to be able to say that. I'm going to do a playthrough on it anyway. But I'm not going to have that same nostalgic feeling. At the same time, though, I think that might be a good thing because I'll be experiencing it for the first time. At the same time, it'll be like an easier version. But I'm having fun with toying with the idea and having different Pokemon in my party because I've never done a Pokemon playthrough either. Anyway, though, the last trailer that we got, though, they had Team Rocket confirmed, which is that really surprising? But Jesse and James, which I don't know about you guys, but I did not know that they were in the game, which I don't know. That might shock you. That might shock you that I don't know that. But I just didn't realize that they are in the game. They were in the games, so it is really nice to see that. I knew about Team Rocket, obviously, and then the legendary birds were confirmed, but they were so quick that I had to watch it a second time, and then the second time I watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's Zapdos, and I saw Moltres in there. I didn't see Articuno. Was Articuno in there? I'm actually not sure. Maybe I'll have to watch it again. Because I mean, I picked Team Mystic just because I like the color blue, and because out of all the birds, I prefer the look of Articuno. That's really why I chose Mystic, to be honest. There's not any reason, but the only reason I have Pokemon Go is literally just so that I can go into Let's Go and transfer Pokemon. I've already said too many times the Pokemon I'm probably going to transfer in. But I do actually have Pokemon where I'm like, yes, I will put this Pokemon in. Okay, and now I'm going to put in... Yes, I can put in Sprinkle. I will auto-arrange this. Awesome. And I'm just going to say hello to Sprinkle. Yes. Okay. So, now that Sprinkle's going to be in, who is the last person? And yeah, this one was a lot shorter because we didn't have to mash through everything. We didn't have to just mash on the tap screen, the touch screen, to try to get things to go. And I know this snowman furniture. Yep, sitting on the couch. Lovely. Nothing says summer like a nice, beautiful snowman. And every time, I swear to you, I see Ketchup so much in this game with that outfit. I'm like, Ketchup looks so ridiculous. It's so funny. It's great with the pink star glasses and the police hat and whatever shirt that is. Like, it really just reminds me of my DS Animal Crossing game, which I keep saying and I keep repeating, and I'm sorry that I keep doing that, but it really is true. Also, I think the person that I need to change is Roscoe. Can I even get to Roscoe? Is your name even Roscoe? It is Roscoe. I remembered correctly. I was like, is it Roscoe, or am I just thinking of the show Mom? Cause any chance you could give me a hand? Is this a new thing? Because they don't mention if there's a new thing for these. Okay. Now I think about it. Okay, who is Giovanni? Oh, now I think about it. Giovanni and I were complaining about the kids these. What? You an old man, Roscoe? Old man, Roscoe. What do you mean? I'm so confused. What just happened? I just want to change your outfit. Don't give me those, like, creepy eyes. Why did your eyes go yellow? I have so many questions. Oh my gosh, I didn't even change Magenta's outfit. I just realized that. Did I give you sunflower shades? Yes, I should. Because you honestly look ridiculous, and I love it. I just made this. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. This is so beautiful. I can show you the horse with sunflower sunglasses. Again with the Aladdin thing. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I know I'm always making remixes of Aladdin, and my siblings are, and I don't know why. Because it's not like we watch Aladdin 1,000 times a day. And that sounds like sarcasm. But seriously, we don't. And I don't understand where this is all coming from. Like, I don't know. It's a catchy tune, though. Maybe that's why. Maybe Aladdin is possessing me to make remixes of his song. I don't know. Okay, but instead of making stupid accusations towards Aladdin, I did actually want to use the ribbon raincoat. Oh my god, she's so cute. And we can actually see her legs. For once in a long time, we can legitimately see her legs. Yeah, we're going to use all that stuff, which is actually all from fortune cookies now that I think about it. Yes, I'm going to use more fortune cookie stuff, but we're going to have to use a nice black tights. Black tights or black stockings. Which one should I do? I mean, that one's like slightly lighter, so I guess I'll use it, because why not? There we go. I mean, she could be cuter, but at the same time, it's magenta. Magenta is the cutest. You can't go any cuter than magenta. Okay. Well, this is adorable, actually. Alright, well, I'm going to end off here. I know it's only been 23 minutes. Is there actually going to be something that comes up about the update? Oh, yeah, and I'm working on getting Digby's hammock, too. But anyway, though, that's going to end it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. Make sure to share this out with everybody you know and love. Brother, mother, sister, father, iguana. And I definitely hope to see you guys in the next episode. I'm sorry it took so long to record this. I really am. I know we're not going to get all the stuff. But, to be fair, okay, to be fair, I want to show you right now. I got a gold trophy. And I didn't think I was going to get a gold trophy. But I got a gold trophy on The Last Aquatic. Okay? Yeah. On Underwater World 3, I got it. Boom. And then I also got the, wow, I got a lot more on the Sunflower Patch than I thought I did. Okay, well, I just got to make a few more progress. Okay, I guess they did add that then. So then I'll probably see some more of that. Oh! Okay, so we're looking for the king salmon and the crawfish. So I guess I'm going to have to start fishing again now. No new flower, though. And we're looking for the stag. Explains why this guy has been a lot more common. He's a lot creepier up close. I don't want details. I'm not even swiping. I'm just closing that. No. Would not go on a date with that beetle. Anyway, though, I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep your toes safe.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, you can go to the right of the screen to find more SGP videos, as well as some SGO videos, and to the left, you can find the subscription button for SGP and SGO. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye!